Hey, I just met you.
And this is crazy. So here's my number. There is no numbers anymore. So here's my WeChat. So scam me maybe.
Just lay it down right.
Oh my god, you brought that for us?
From my Chinese host family.
That's so nice of them.
Yeah, like actually
Nice.
Today is the Mid-Autumn Festival, and on the Mid-Autumn Festival, you eat mooncake with friends.
Like these people.
I got.
Alright, cheers.
Cheers. Enjoy.
So weird.
Nom, 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 nom.
Peanut butter jelly time! Way! Who wants to eat that destroyed peanut butter sandwich?
Jehu cactus chocolate. Straight from Busan. I brought this for you so you can taste it.
What is guava? Guava. Oh, I know guava.
Johnny Walker from America.
Bon appetit.
Oh wow, that's good. But
When you don't have a knife, use chopsticks.
but
With opera music.
have after 28.
Wow.
Because you know when you lie down and lean on the side, you don't have something. But we keep playing.
All I want is to find you. All I want is to fall.
Say that it's possible.
Why we rewrite the stars?
Wow. Out of the box, that's
Keep us apart.
You're the one I was meant to find.
You guys want to come to our man cave? We can burp and fart and do all these things that man do.
When you're out.
So exactly one year, that like to
So,
the day? Or?
Yeah, so exactly 1 year ago, I was probably in a Latin party, I think, because it was the day I arrived. That night I came at night, so the night after I went to a Latin party.
All right.
Oh, how do you know people?
No, with the guy from my roommate.
I was starting my Chinese classes and I just met and I was deciding if I should go third level or second level again.
Jason, what were you doing a year ago?
I think you,
Okay.
I think
Same
you were
job.
going to be the one that
Just
you did
getting
that on
used to
Instagram.
classes.
Leslie, what were you doing a
I
year
like
ago?
this. That's my kind of a mooncake.
Kasha, what were you doing a year ago?
Yeah, a year ago, I was running like crazy in my city because I finished my job on like let's say Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I was already flying over to Rome. Spanish, yeah, European Voluntary Service. Yeah, so we have that thing in Europe that we can or study or work, like volunteer in other countries, and they hosting you, they give you money, they pay for your flights. I work with kids and with autistic adults. We were working in the garden. I was picking the olives in Italy and then teaching kids English at the afternoons, and then touring Rome, which is my favorite place to be. Oh guys, you have to go to Italy. Like you have to come to Poland, but yeah, come to Italy.
We're going to Italy next.
So I made the decision, like we cannot make a decision about the family, but we can make a decision about friends.
Especially for Russians. I don't know, this is my opinion.
Go ahead, you know.
If we became friends, it means forever. Even if you are so far with each other, but still you think like, oh, this person is important for me. I want to know him, to care about him, like care how he's doing even so far.
I don't know. My experience, I had a lot of close friends, right?
We're a cool guy.
Yeah, I was a cool guy.
Cool.
Not anymore. But then it kept happening. Like you come across people, get close, and then you leave, and then unless you don't make the effort to keep in touch, it just kind of dissolves. And then
I think just when you live abroad, it just happens. You cannot keep.
Yeah, two lives. You cannot live two lives, so three lives wherever you left a piece of your heart. Like who I am here, it's not who I am, not necessarily 100% who I am in Poland, because I speak different language. Like it's like starting new life because you have the power. Like no one knows you. And I actually call all the places I lived long enough for. I call them homes because I'm very sentimental too. Yeah, so. Yeah, I feel very connected to everything.
But for me, for example, to be honest, I feel more comfortable when I'm abroad than when I'm back home. Even when I maintain relationships, when I speak in English, even though it's not my language, I feel more comfortable than when I do in Spanish. Maybe because now my way of being is different, like as they say. So when I talk in Spanish, I feel like they have different ways of things. So sometimes I feel
You don't
like
connect?
yeah.
You don't feel it.
Do you guys feel like when you go back home and then you feel like it's already not yours? It's like
Yeah, you're
you are
visiting.
kind of foreigner there, and
Yeah.
then you come back to China, you are foreigner here too,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you are
Yeah.
like in the middle.
Yeah.
Where are you? Who are you?
Nomads,
You know?
yeah, I know,
Did you
I
feel
know,
like this?
Yeah, man. This summer, you know what happened to me, bro? I was
Really?
looking for a
Exactly.
hairdresser to do my hair, and I was looking for places. And even the foreigners in my country, they start questioning me if I were from the place. I was like, oh yeah, I'm looking for a hairdresser to do the dreadlocks, and they were like, okay, like, you're not from here, right? Do you know this place? And I was like, excuse me? And I was like, I'm from that city. I was born down the corner. But for me, anywhere, as soon as I arrive, for me it's home.
Wow, that's
But after 3 years, when I went back, like, I thought I was gonna feel again like I fit somewhere, but I didn't. Because everyone, like, they say my accent changed, so everyone was mocking me because my accent changed. Yeah. Like, my manners, my way of doing things
Yeah.
also changed.
Whoa.
Like, I remember in
You're
Spain.
foreigner in your own country.
Yeah, like in Spain, for example, you don't usually say like thank you or please that much. Like, you just say like, oh, could I do this? And you say yes. And this could just means please. So I remember my friend came to pick me up. When I arrived, I was like, oh man, thank you very much for dropping me home. I was like, he looked at me like this. Are you stupid? And I was like, why? And he was like, you don't have to tell me thank you. And I was like, okay.
Oh.
And then that's another thing. Like, the way of being is different.
yeah.
So you are an immigrant outside and an immigrant inside. That's why now I say I'm from France, because it's in between UK and Spain.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. But I think that will happen probably to all of you as well.
No, I feel the same way. Like I
Yeah.
go back to America
Yeah.
now and I don't feel like the same Korean American that I once used to be, or the same Korean Americans that my friends are, you know. And I go back to Korea where my family is, and it's just not, no way, it's not home for me at all.
Like expat experience. We move around, and I know like I've lived in many places, and it's like, oh yeah, like we gotta keep in touch. Even though we get very close, like very close at that time in life, you're very close. But then just like you start another life, and then you get close to other people, and then you have to maintain contact with your family. It's just not possible. Like I have them in my heart, but I sometimes I'm like, oh, like what happened? Like we were so close, and then we just. It's just not possible, which is sad. But I think it's just the way it is.
Okay, the reason I know it was my freestyle is because I did tournaments, like for real. I trained every day. I trained in a women's league.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's like it was like my team, my core, like my you know, like I was so competitive. When I came back and I was like, I wanted to meet them. They kind of knew me, but their freestyle got way better. It's not my team, but it's not. It feels like it's not anymore.
It's a thing
and
of the past.
yeah, and it feels sad. It feels like everything changes. Like people got married, but had kids, and you're like, oh wow. And then it's like you just come back to all other conversations that you were not part of, and just like the soul changed, the mind changed, everything.
Getting older.
Getting older, but more than older, it's just like, you know what? You miss the birthdays, you miss the proposal, you miss the party, you miss the fight, and then it's like you're an outsider, and then sometimes they put you in this pedestal like, oh, you're living abroad, you have a wild life, you're so wild.
Oh,
like,
you're so brave. Oh, you're so adventurous.
Yeah, like they don't know what you've been through, but
Yeah.
they feel they put you in this pedestal, this
Yes.
image. But at the same
But-
time, I just feel like there's a pride sometimes that you miss certain things. Like I missed my sister's graduation. Well, before I left, I bought her like 5 gifts, like Christmas,
Oh,
graduation,
really?
this.
Oh, that's so
But I
cute.
couldn't be there. She was like sad for me.
It was funny because I stayed for a while, like 3 years, without going back to Spain. And when I went back,
Without going back to Spain?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know, like in the 7 years I've been away, I went the first year, and then 3 years I didn't, then I went, and then 3 years I didn't,
Oh,
then I went,
crazy.
and then I came back. So
I think
we'll
I would
go
never
every
do
year.
that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, my parents wouldn't forgive me. So like even I can't imagine that.
My mom is still waiting for me to come back, and I'm like, hi, yeah, cool. how I don't know, because I'm serious. Like my grandfather, he's like, yeah, it's okay. You go and study Chinese, and then you come back. And I'm like,
yeah. That's
okay.
They are so sure that I'm gonna be back soon, and they're always asking, so when are you coming back? It's like, I don't know. Am I supposed to go back? You know?
I don't know. I just felt like it was seasons. It's like a season, you know. Like you enjoy the season, and it just lasted that amount, and you just have to like really treasure it, and just like, hey, I'm thankful that I'm part of that person's life in that moment.
Yeah.
Because you know, thank God, like we somehow were brought together in the same direction, moment, time, and maybe that's special, and maybe we will break up again and maybe meet up. But I was part of that person's life for a moment, and he teach me something, I teach him something, and you cannot love too much people because at the end you don't know when you're gonna see them anyway. And that was it.
The question was, also, don't you appreciate your countries when you come back?
Yeah.
That happens to me too. Yeah, I'm like, oh wow, like I so did underappreciate Poland. Yeah, I don't know, or family, or just sense of security.
The beach, dude. I'm just a beach. I'm like the beach.
Well, thank you all for sharing.
It's a never-ending topic, though.
Where do I go from here? Where do I go?
Like,
like a perfect housewife setting the table.
yeah, totally.
I struggle.
This side. 3, 2, 1. In my mind, it was looking better.
Just lay it down. Nice. All right, now you can lay on it.
Okay.
I'm on my way. Na 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 na. I have cheesecake. I'm actually lying. I have peanut butter sandwiches. Woo! Peanut butter jelly jam. Peanut butter jelly jam.
Oh, this is the greatest show! But we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. It's gonna come true, the thing over you. Oh, this is the greatest show!
That's the part that we know.